Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to another episode. I think it's episode 21. And in this episode, I just wanted to talk about. Let me see. I don't really know what to talk about in this video, but we're gonna find the topic. We're gonna definitely find a topic. I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys where, you just plainly don't know things, and sometimes, it's okay to be honest. You know, like it's okay to not know the answer, but a part of you has to accept that and not and also try your best to find an answer. I don't know if this makes sense. There's times when people ask me questions and I honestly don't know the answer. So I'll be honest. I'll be like, I don't know the answer to this solution, but I'll do my best in my part to get the most of it. And I feel like I've been lacking on the knowledge department. I feel like I haven't been studying enough, or I haven't been reading, or just finding a specific topic to talk about, or to specialize in. I don't know if that makes sense. I just been not necessarily dumbing myself down, but I just feel like I haven't refined my haven't sharpened my blade, if that makes sense. I have a topic to talk about, but I'm going to save that for my podcast. And I can talk a little bit about it. I've been wondering how sometimes in life, isn't it crazy how some things are just predetermined? Not predetermined, but predetermined in the sense that you're born in this life, and then to some of us, you have these sets. And hold up, I'll be back right now. You gotta keep the door locked when the video's in session, right? I don't know, I just feel like sometimes when you're born, you're given certain talents or attributes, or it must be in your DNA, or something along that lines. Like, you're naturally given specific things that make you inherently better at doing some things than others. If it's the athletes, it's the sports; to the models, it's beauty; to the nerds, maybe it's intelligence. So I think everyone's born with certain attributes, and I think we're already born with certain qualities and talents, and it's up to us to whether we develop them yet or not. It's part nature, and then it's also nurture. So I just find that crazy. It's a little bit of half and half. How you grow up, and it's up to you whether you're gonna, whether you're good at something, and then you realize it. Oh shit, I'm really good at this, or maybe it's not my cup of coffee, and I'm gonna move on doing the next thing. So yeah, I think practice and hard work is a factor, but I don't think it's the entire equation. I think some people are inherently better at some things than others, and I think that leads us towards this this scenario where people they're better off what they're doing, and then maybe they make more money, and they get a career out of it, while the people that aren't necessarily the best at things, maybe it's, I don't want to sound cynical, that's for sure. Maybe there is maybe it could be a balance between the two. Well, that's something that's been on my mind lately. Oh, Mexican mothers, you gotta love them. Anyways, what else could I talk about? I had this strange dream today where I felt like a hornet was chasing me. I was getting chased down by a hornet, and then it like stung me. So I think the media is like influencing what I'm dreaming about now. Getting killed by hornets. But as far as things go, yeah, I've been kind of feeling a little blue in the sense that, just having things on my mind lately. I'm not too sure what. Like sometimes I've just gotten sad and you don't even know exactly what it is for. We're just blue. I like calling it blue. I don't like calling it sad because sad is just like a strong emotion. Blue is more like, it's a little less depressive than sad. Yeah, I mean, back to what I was talking about nature and nurture. I do think, if you don't develop your skills at a certain point, or if you don't develop them, then you'll never know. But I think through the challenges that life throws at you, you're bound to know what you're good at and what you're not good at. And I don't mean to completely ignore your weaknesses. By all means, I think we have to be well-rounded people. But if you can find what you're really good at, I mean, that's a talent. I mean, how many people really do discover what they're really good at? And, I can find a couple weaknesses in my end. Like, trust me, there's a lot. But, it's up to us to, get better at them. So, I want to leave this in a positive, in a, neutral note. I don't think everything is, just like you're born to be a genius or you're born to be this and that. It has to be maybe like a 60-40 split or 50-50 split. Yeah, you can have these talented skills, but if you never explore them or if you never really try at all, then what good does that get you, So it has to be like a both 50-50 kind of deal. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about earlier. What else is going on? Has anybody ever experienced you're kind of conscious of the things that are going around you, and you realize how things kind of work? I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of sad when you realize how everything, you just realize the small details and how everything works. And that kind of I don't know if that's depressing or anything, but you just, the burden of consciousness is kind of heavy, don't you think? I mean, if you really think about it, if you think about it, I don't know if that makes sense. Just probably thinking out of my ass right now, but I should be really more organized with the videos and content, but I'm really much of a scattered brain at times. I've been probably thinking about this and that, and it just gets to me sometimes. Next time I'll think about thoroughly about what to think about, or a video specific thing to talk about, but in this video I'm just gonna cut it short. It's just more about that whole nature versus nurture kind of scenario. But yeah, we're gonna cut it short for today. And next time we'll do better.